He says, "What's this about? And
None
who's
of
this?
your concern right now. Just wake him up.
Who is this? I won't do anything. I don't take orders from you."
We've
Says
met
the
before. Do you have
says
the
says says,
Do you have
says
the
the
memory of
says,
a pig? What is wrong with you?
says the guard.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, "What is this about?"
None of your concern. You are not Thistleborough. You will never know. Go get him.
Ooh.
Angerlard.
I am. Is he just asking who is this to me?
Yeah. Or Byron did.
Oh,
I. Yeah.
I thought
I
he's
am.
okay. Whatever.
Byron asked, "Who is this?" The nighttime guardsman was saying, "I don't
Yeah.
take orders from you."
I'm just going to say my name is. Let's see here, just to make sure I get this right. My name is God damn it, where's his name? My name is Anor of Alistair. I was born in what was it? In
Bazemore.
Bazewar. Born in Bazewar. I'm a friend of Alistair. Alistair. Yeah. Alistair, whatever how you pronounce his fucking name.
Yeah, Alistair.
It's Dean Late.
Yeah.
I'm a friend of his, and I'm just here to help.
Angerlard's father's name is also Alistair.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, yeah. And he says,
I turn back and say, satisfied? No, I get the halfling.
he says, well, I guess Boswell kind of proceeds his announcement, and he opens the back door to the study, and he's standing there in his robe as he is wont to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He says, Walzer, what brings you this disturbing hour? Oh, I forgot he has a stutter. Walzer,
Yeah.
what brings you at this disturbing hour?
Well, we killed the Minotaur mage, and
Come.
I got his sword.
Come inside. Come inside.
alright, I sit down. Put my bag on the.
Angelard, come inside too.
Yep. Yeah.
He says, who is this?
I turn back and I look at him expectantly. I'm just like,
I'm just going to introduce myself again. I'm Inglord, son of Alistair, born in Bazwar, however you pronounce that city, goddamn. I am a friend of Alistair from the college. I sought out his help for a personal situation, but now I guess my fate's entwined with them.
Okay. You were saying?
yes. Cut a long story short, went to Wyvern Falls, fought some wyverns, went up the mountain, fought the Minotaur mage. Yes, that very same Minotaur mage. Alexis. Sorry.
Alexis.
Alexis. It's close.
What?
We fought Alexis, the Minotaur mage. He in his burial tomb within the mountain. We killed him, and well, I could at least think we killed him. It's hard to tell with those magey types. And
Trust me, he died, and I guess at this point I would probably pull out the sword, kind of a proof of kill.
yeah. However, on our way back, the sky cackled with lightning, and the undead rose from their graves. The town of Wyvern Falls was pretty much decimated within a few hours. We rode here within the past 20 hours to come to you as fast as we could in order to help or find help. We met a druid by the names of Xander in the forest who pinpointed where the undead were going towards, and we're here seeking men-at-arms to bring down this foe before they start decimating their countryside. Long story short. And then I sit back down.
God, please don't tell me that the vegetable men were nearby.
Oh no, they're completely decimated as well. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And The undead are gathering
But
near the
Byron,
rock.
I suppose we'll need something stronger than the wine this time. And Byron leaves and comes back with whiskey that he kind of gives around and drinks.
Yeah.
The Boswell kind of thinks for a moment, leans back in his chair, his overstuffed chair where you are. The fireplace is not lit. There's kind of candlestick is lit nearby, and it's kind of the only light that's around. But so it's kind of giving a bit of a grave image.
Yeah.
Is the people of the Vale shall gather in their homes and give pray to their gods for safety.
I was hoping for a little more than that.
We will need at least 50 men. What of the fields? What of the harvest?
Last we saw, it was all on fire.
It gets worse and worse.
And I'm not sure if you really picked up on this before, but the undead are gathering near the old asylum.
Grave news indeed for our grisly business is at hand.
I fear.
He says, perhaps I will send a rider to the Gilvac stronghold. I will have to. I will certainly owe the dwarves, but and I'll tell you that dwarves don't likely forget a loan. 50 dwarves, then will that suffice?
Well, from what I've seen, the undead are Mirandering at best, so I've yet to fight anything with a little bit of intelligence, so 50 should be plenty. And actually, it's hard to say. I've never seen a dwarf fight, so...
I can tell you that one dwarf is as good as 3 guardsmen.
Yes, well, guardsmen are normally pretty terrible, and I sort of like look over my shoulder at the guard sitting there. He's like picking his nose or something like that in the corner. It's just like,
oh my god,
yeah.
I'm going to roll my eyes.
Though I need 50, I will only get 20 or less, most likely. The way Lord Ragnar operates.
Well, I'm sure if you spin a tale about how the undead are rising from the earth, which it is, and maybe they'll be more receptive to, helping out.
Yeah. Should we mention? I'm going to lean over to
Walzer.
Yeah, Walzer. As the wind,
This persistent breeze carrying names just emits again.
The window opens mysteriously.
Walzer. I'm going to lean over and whisper to him. Should we mention the message we found? The message that we found.
What's that?
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, it's none of my concern.
While on the way here, we ran into a messenger of sorts for, no, I need that message text. I never got sent.
I can copy out of that.
Yeah, just copy it over.
Yeah. That way I can just actually know what I'm saying.
I wonder if I can actually make a spell that creates a breeze that just provides names to something.
That's a real spell.
I've cast a persistent effect also
right.
that just follows them around.
You didn't make that up. That's a real spell.
Just like a circling wind that follows me constantly, saying walls are over and over again.
It's called whisper wind. It's basically you send a message on the breeze.
Well,
It's a breeze spell, but yeah.
Awesome.
well, I'm going to. It's. He mentioned before that he was saying something about dwarves needing help from Thunderonus, right?
Though the Gilvag stronghold is independent of our politics, they help us greatly and are staunch allies of the Vale.
We have a couple of messages from Thunderonus.
But you guys are in the Vale exists within Thunderonus.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the capital.
I'm just saying that I'm just trying to mention that these messages, like, yeah, we ran into a messenger. He sort of fell off his horse and got nasty. Kind of.
I interrupt you and say he died, and then I just go back to like swirling my whiskey.
Yeah, basically, he died on impact or who knows what. But we found a couple messages on him, and well, it's probably nothing too important to our current situation, maybe, but it looks like that there's
If it can wait, it can wait.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention it.
He says, feel free to stay here the night. The message will. The message for the dwarves will precede you.
Also, worth pointing out here, Thistleburrow, but we worked 4 horses getting here as quick as we could. If you could get your stable hands to take care of them tonight, that would be most excellent.
Mm.
They were a part of the caravan.
Oh, special women. I'm afraid Rick was here today. He left not a few hours before you arrived.
All right. Well, the beasts will stay as they are, I suppose. And then I'm just like, also, do you happen to have a place where we can secure our goods?
Definitely, the guest rooms are always open.
I mean, secure.
Well, there's chests and keys in the rooms.
And how long can we use these as storage?
As if you're helping me as long as possibly required.
All right, we will take you up on that offer.
You are. There's a mosquito in here. He's saying as you are as important. Yeah, that's part of his character.
Had to be sure.
I don't speak with a stutter. But
Oh,
you are more important to the Vale than anybody I could have imagined.
I've got the stories to tell you as well, but maybe some other time.
What of your twin?
Oral. He was hurt during an assault from the wyverns.
Oh my.
Yes, pierced right through the stomach with one of the tendrils of one of the beasts. And they have like 6 of them. It's disturbing. And he was quite injured. Luckily, they had a healer within the town, and he was resting when the undead rose from the earth.
Right.
So I only assume that he got away, but if he isn't here, I don't know where else he would have gone.
Boswell kind of scooches his way up on his chair and leans over and puts his hand on your knee. Says, "I'm so sorry."
It's all right. He knew who he was getting into when he started this. But having said that, it did reach me the wrong way. So any help you can Any help you can give me to get closure, be that he alive or dead, I'd be greatly appreciated.
Nothing will get done by being exhausted. Please make yourselves at home upstairs.
You have to remind me, Graham. Did Thistleborough have any stocks or anything like that in terms of like guardsman goods or stuff like that? Anything that he can help us with,
You mean just like
like armor
supplies?
or supplies or weapons or like stuff like that?
Yeah, yes and no. Remember, the day guardsman actually gave you a maybe that may have been a different party actually.
Hmm.
Yeah, the day guardsman has some spare leather armor if you'd like that.
Okay. Is it better or worse
Uh,
than the current gear that I have? Because I have odds and sods basically right now.
it's a full suit of
Okay.
leather armor.
Yeah,
You
perfect.
can have that. It also provides you with food and water, wine.
All right. Yeah, I'll take the offer of the leather armor.
Yeah,
And
in the morning maybe.
yeah, in the morning. Not right now, obviously.
Yeah.
So,
Right now we need sleep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I put all 3 of the bags inside one of the locked containers in the
Yeah.
room, and I lock it.
Lock it. Take the key.
Take the key, put it around my neck or something like that.
All right.
Yeah. I'm
Anything else?
going to.
By the way, Engelard, this might be interesting to you. When you went into the study, you saw a wall-to-wall bookshelf with all sorts
Ooh.
of tomes, and then an entire nook with scroll cases and scroll tubes.
Oh,
I
did
am
he
going-
do anything with the books that we brought him the first time? Like, has he sorted them out? Are they obviously placed somewhere? Like,
They're kind of open. They've got tabs, kind of placed in them on the multitude of desks that are around.
okay, yeah.
All right. I'm going to make a note of this, but for right now,
Now's not the time.
Yeah, now is not the time. Now is the time to literally just go get some sleep.
rest. All right. Let's for just a second go back to Alistair.
He's getting a hand job from the druid in the forest. It's really weird.
So let's cut directly back to where we left off, and you're still sitting there crouched with Xander, looking at the kind of gathering of undead around the
Undead outside of the rock.
yeah.
Mhm.
And he says the last thing he said to you was that he's got a plan, and he says he kind of brings his satchel forward. And he says, the thing I noticed when you came up on the horses on us as a group, I could have sworn that you were a beast of undeath yourself, and it gave me an idea one that we were kind of playing around with anyway. And he kind of brings his satchel forward, and inside he's got all sorts of clay pots with vials of kind of smells like corpse flesh in there too. He says, with these materials, I could essentially make you look and smell undead.
Do you think that would be enough for me to pass as one of them?
I think so. You could be my eyes and ears inside. You could let me know what's going on in there. The problem is, you are more average than I, as you can tell. I'm quite large, and any sort of close quarters would be the end of my disguise. Undead don't crouch.
I'm willing to take this risk. I need to know these things. Maybe there are people in there who have been taken by the undead. I'm not too sure.
Maybe.
It's worth a shot.
Okay. So do you accept this in the morning maybe, or he says, or right now?
If we have more time to prepare, we should test it first. Maybe not right now. I need to rest up first, see if I can get more strength.
I agree. In the morning then. Hopefully they won't go anywhere. I'll stay up, keep watch. You need rest.
Yeah.
So you go back to Xander and Filigree's cave, and you rest off in the corner.
That's probably just.
Alright.
That is a good.
Do I get awakened in the middle of the night by passionate bear lovemaking? I don't know.
Hot bear on bear action.
Very
Because
loud.
that would be unbearable.
I
I knew it was coming, just like that bear.
That pun physically hurt me.
The pun does 1d6 damage.
That's the end of the show.
Awesome. Well, that's the first time in
That's
all
how much
of this
damage pun
game.
did to me.
In all of this game,
Oh, I crit! I crit!
26
Some-
pun damage.
You know what? Just in
yeah.
the bed, just suddenly, he just feels his heart just. Feel like.
It melts out the back of his body.
Yeah, Engelard and Walder are talking to Thistlebrose. Engelard looks off into the wind and he says, "Do you feel that?"
And then Engelard drops dead. They're like,
Yeah,
oh no.
Engelard immediately turns to ash.